On Tomorrow's World Today, we explore the cutting-edge advances that are shaping 4 different worlds. The world of inspiration, where the wonders of the natural world amaze and inspire us. The world of creation, where ideas come to life from traditional arts. The world of innovation, where ideas and inventions move us all forward. The world of production, where innovations are mass-produced to improve our lives. From Invention Land World Headquarters, here's your host, George Davison.
This door knows me. You know, every day as I'm walking into my office from the floor of Invention Land, it recognizes me, knows that I want to come in, opens, and then closes behind me. How does progress like this happen? Semiconductors are getting smaller and smaller, and because of that, the possibilities we can use them for are getting bigger and bigger. Imagine having a semiconductor that's the size of the tip of a pen. And as long as you have it, anywhere you go, technology recognizes you. That small semiconductor lets you control a door with your phone, your watch, or in the future, even your glasses. You never have to worry about getting locked out of your house again. And once you're in your house, you don't have to worry about a thing. Smart homes are adjusting thermostats, turning on lights, and even making the perfect cup of coffee every morning. So I'm gonna send Greg to the world of innovation to explore how one company is working hard to open the door to the future for all of us.
Semiconductors are an essential part of many electrical devices. And more, those electrical devices are becoming an essential part of our daily lives. They make things easier, more efficient, and more fun. That's why I'm here at the NXP Smart Home Innovation Lab in Austin, Texas, to find out what they're doing to make our lives better and make our homes a whole lot smarter. Let's head inside now and talk to Ron Martino. He's the Executive Vice President of Global Sales for NXP. Hey, Ron.
Hey, Greg. Great to see you.
Great to be here. I'm really excited. This is going to be a great day today. We're going to have a lot of fun, so let's get started.
Fantastic. Well, today we're going to talk about NXP Semiconductors, a leader in automotive, factory automation, and smart home. And today I want to focus on smart home. And we're going to talk about how we take semiconductor chips that are produced on wafers like this and how we turn those into electronic products that go on boards that you see when you take something apart in your home. And then that creates things like smart speakers that you use every day in your life. NXP's purpose is to bring bright minds together to create breakthrough technologies to make the world better, safer, and more secure. And we do that by taking semiconductor chips and turning those into electronics that go in all the devices around you, in your car, in your home, in factories, and retail.
Wow, so Ron, the house actually knows your home.
Yes, it does, and it's using NXP technology, very cost-effective microcontrollers that we call crossover microcontrollers, and it controls cameras, interfaces. It also has high security capability to protect you and your family, and the security that's in this is equal to what you use in terms of card payment when you go to buy something at the store.
Wow, this is actually a lifesaver for someone like me who's an absolute expert at locking myself out of my house. This is really something that I need to have on my home right away. But you mentioned bank card technology. So this is basically as secure as using your credit card online or any of those kinds of technologies that we use every day and are very comfortable with. This will keep your home as safe as that.
That's correct. And we do this in a way where our end customers can customize it to different styles, so it can really just seamlessly fit into anyone's home.
All right, well, now that the house knows we're home, let's go see what it has in store for us next.
Great, let's go in.
Wow, Ron, so the house really does know that we're here. And I'll tell you, anytime I can walk into a room and Tomorrow's World Today comes on the TV, I'm a happy guy. But this seems to be a little bit more complicated than just a regular motion sensor turning on a light.
That's exactly right. And what this part of the lab does is it builds capability around anticipating and then automating the environment around you. And we do that by leveraging camera technology that can classify who you are and where you are, similar to the door technology, but even more advanced. But if you don't want cameras filming you, we also have radar technology that can detect the presence of people within an environment and then react. And then finally, ultra-wideband technology. NXP is working with many companies around the world to integrate it into smartphones, to use its security capability to have your credentials to say who you are and give that out when you want. And then that technology can determine your position within 10 centimeters.
That's amazing. And I guess that's really important because everybody's going to have a different comfort level with exactly how they want the system to track where they are and what they're doing. And being able to customize that is going to be really important. But I want to learn more about the ultra wideband technology. What else can we use that for?
Yeah, so if you know your position and who you are within 10 centimeters, what can you do? If you're caring for elderly relatives in your home, you can use that for their safety and tracking where they are, whether they leave the house or they're in the house. For kids, if they get into a dangerous area and you're distracted, the house can let you know that a situation is occurring. You can use it even to have lights modified. You wake up at night, you want to get a drink in the kitchen, and you can have dim lights to help you get to where you want to go. And then from an entertainment point of view, you can have sound following you through the house so you have a great immersive experience in your home.
Can it let my dog out?
It can. It can. You can tag your dog and you can know exactly where it is and then automatically modify the house or open a door for the dog.
Great. Well, let's go see what's next.
That's great. Hey, NXP, play music.
Without semiconductors, we'd be in a world without smartphones, video games, medical equipment, and computers. The evolution of semiconductors over the past 50 years have made electronic devices smaller, faster, and more reliable. I'm at the NXP testing lab in Austin to learn about semiconductors on a more personal level.
Hey everyone, great to see you guys.
So Ron, ultra-wideband technology, I want to know more about this.
Great. Well, let's start with what UWB is. It is a radar transceiver that is in a small form factor. This can get placed into cell phones. So we work with cell phone manufacturers around the world to integrate it in. It can go in a personal device like a PC, and it can integrate into the bevel of the PC. It can also be an anchor point anywhere in your home. And together with the multiple radios and the magic of math, you can determine your position within 10 centimeters.
That's amazing. And this is an integral part of getting all of the devices in your home sort of working together as a technological ecosystem.
Well, it's clearly one of the pieces of information to then work with other devices. And to make that all easy to use and easy to fix, we work together with a number of companies in the ecosystem to create a home interoperability standard, which is called Matter. And you want to get rid of all those remotes, you want to get rid of all those towers, and then you open up your phone and you have 20 apps to operate all the devices. Simplifying that, making it easy to use, easy to fix, and bringing it together into a single app running on multiple different endpoints.
Great. Now I know that you have a couple of specific examples in your test kitchen that you want to show me, so let's take a look at that.
Okay, let's cook it up. Greg, this is Caleb. He's working on our smart refrigerator.
Hi, Caleb. All right, so tell me, Ron, what is the benefit for me having a smart fridge in my home?
So there's a couple benefits. One, you can save money. You eliminate waste in terms of food that goes bad. You also can improve the quality and health of what you feed your family. And we do this by using technology like cameras, as we talked about before, to identify what's in the refrigerator, so you know everything that you have for your meals, as well as you can determine the age of the food that's in the refrigerator. You can also tag the different things that are in your refrigerator to give you information on age. So if lettuce is in there and it's been in a time where it's about to go bad, the refrigerator can tell you and make a recommendation on what recipe to use, so you can make a great meal for your family and use everything in the time that you need to cook with it.
All right, so it's going to help me in the grocery store, and it's going to help keep the family healthy.
It is, and it's going to take care of that honey-do list.
Awesome. All right, well, what's next?
We're going to talk about safety in the home. This is Joe, and he's working on home safety.
Hi, Joe. Well, I mean, that's really important. The kitchen is one of the rooms where most injuries in the home happen. So how is this going to keep me safe?
So imagine you're cooking on a big range, and as you're cooking, you have to walk away and get distracted, and a fire starts. You can stop that by using the technology and anticipate what needs to be done and then automate the reaction to address it.
Well, how is the system monitoring this pot right now?
So we have sensors that are integrated that can detect the temperature. You can also have sensors that are detecting smoke, and then a camera-based observation of what's going on, and then seeing what's taking place. You can react to the different environment or dangerous condition, and then you can shut it down.
Excellent. All right, well, what do we have to see next?
Well, I mean, we've been here for quite some time, so why don't we all go and get a cup of coffee?
Sounds great.
Great.
We're just going to leave this going?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Greg, this is Eduardo, and he's working on smart appliances, and in this particular case, coffee machines.
Now, why would I need a smart coffee machine? I can just as easily hit the button.
Well, as you know, there's many people in the house. They each have a different preference. They're all passionate about what's good and what's bad coffee. You may have family members that have preferences of light, medium, dark, with milk, without. You can have a coffee machine that knows you and your family. It can anticipate what you want and give you your cup of coffee faster to exactly what your preferences are without having to go through a whole bunch of settings. You just walk up to the machine and you can get your cup of coffee. Have it recognize who you are, and then you can start your coffee.
So now, NXP doesn't make coffee makers. How did this all come about?
We work with companies that create the coffee machine, and we understand the problems that they're trying to solve, how they want to create an interface for the different user, what type of interaction with voice, with cameras, with displays, and then we take that input and then we work on building both the hardware and the software that they can easily integrate and take advantage of this great technology.
Great. Well, I think your coffee's ready. And one of the things that we talked about when we first met was you mentioned how NXP is working in the automotive industry, and I really want to find out more about that.
Absolutely. Well, let me grab this coffee and let's go look at some cool car technology. Let's go.
I'm at the NXP testing laboratory in Austin to look at how semiconductors are changing the way we live our lives.
Greg, this is Dr. Mahatme, and we're going to talk about electric vehicles, so why don't you climb right in.
All right. So let's talk a bit about how this electric vehicle integrates with the smart home technology that we've been seeing so far.
Yeah, it's a great topic. As you know, the adoption of electric vehicles is increasing significantly, and just the use of power from electricity is increasing. Terawatt hours of power is being used annually, and the importance of how you fuel those batteries, as well as how it then relates to the smart home, becomes a very important topic for society from a sustainability point of view, and a key focus on NXP optimizing the technology.
Right, because as we talk about more and more electric vehicles on the road, homes needing more and more electrical power for the technologies that are being adopted and being integrated into homes now. You know, that's a demand that we've never seen before. But if you could charge your vehicle via solar power and then integrate that into your home, now you're talking about a system that doesn't require any external energy.
That's exactly right. And NXP works on each of those elements. We work on optimizing the management of the battery in the car to extend its life. 4 years of life is just amazing. Bidirectional connection to the house so you can have charge coming into the car, and you can use the storage of your battery to then fuel your house if you have a power outage. And then finally, the optimization of how you generate with solar power and then the efficiency of usage of electricity in your house through the technology, our customers, and the optimization of all three together.
Right. So now I've seen all of this in the lab and it's very impressive, but I want to see it in the real world. Can we take a look at an actual smart home?
Absolutely. Let's go see the real smart home.
Well, Ron, we've seen all of this amazing technology in the lab, but this is our opportunity to see it actually working in a smart home.
Absolutely, Greg. And here you can see we have the dashboard that you've seen in the lab, and we have a home that we retrofit with all the smart technology that we were discussing. That includes the secure access with a smart door lock. You can have air quality being monitored and controlled so that you have the highest level of air in your house for health and wellness. Even added water leak detection where you can detect that water is leaking and quickly shut it down before it causes damage. Then occupancy aware with UWB tracker so you know who's in the house and where they are within centimeters.
Great. So this is going to help to keep your home both safer and more efficient.
And then with that common protocol, Matter, it allows all these devices to work together, and you can display them on a monitor in your home of your choice. So you have all the information to see how the house is doing, make adjustments as necessary, and modify the house to your personal preferences.
Okay, great. Well, now we've seen the dashboard. Let's see the smart home automation in action.
Sounds good.
Wow, Ron, this is awesome. So, as you explained in the lab, the room knows it's you, and this is all set up to your preferences.
That's right. Occupancy-aware homes are great.
Well, Ron, it's good to see that you watch Tomorrow's World today at home and not just in the lab.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I guess we're talking about more than just automation here. You're really talking about creating environments in every room in the house.
That's right, and that includes changing the lighting to make it healthier. So in the evening, automatic blue light filtering that can allow for a more restful sleep. You can also immerse yourself in sound, and NXP creates technology that allows a very cost-effective, high audio quality, and small form factor speaker system to allow placement of sound around you so you feel like you're immersed in an environment. And you can combine that with entertainment, or you can make a more therapeutic environment to allow you to relax in your house.
Right, and you can even do things that are just fun, like lighting your fireplace from your couch.
That's exactly right.
All right, well, this has been excellent. Ron, thank you very much. I know you're heading off to Invention Land to meet with George, so let's get on out of here.
Sounds good.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, George.
Welcome to Invention Land.
I'm excited to be here and tell you about NXP Semiconductors.
And I'm excited to listen to everything you're going to tell me today.
Let's start with just describing what we do. NXP Semiconductors focus on creating breakthrough technologies from semiconductor capability to make your life better, safer, and more secure. And we focus on bringing electronics into cars to make them safer, to factories to make them more productive, as well as into your home to really enhance all aspects of your life.
Can you give me an example?
Here's an example of a smart wearable that helps those that are managing diabetes. It has real-time blood glucose monitoring and automated injection of insulin, all in a wearable pod that easily gets placed on your body.
Well, I'll tell you, my parents, they suffer from diabetes, and this will give them a lot of freedom. They can just put this on and go, right?
Exactly. And what's exciting is this technology can extend to many aspects of your life.
What's next? What's the next big thing you guys are doing?
So taking this technology and using it for wearables to measure the condition of fitness, condition of sleep, devices that can improve the quality of the air or water in your home, devices that can make your home more efficient in terms of energy usage.
So there's a lot of semiconductor technology. You guys are very busy. I'm thrilled to hear as much as you've told me today, and just keep going at it. You have a lot of inventing to do, don't you? I can't thank you enough for coming in and taking some of your time.
Oh, great. It was great seeing you.
Good to see you too,
All right,
Ron.
take care.